so y'all better cook. I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. Ay, when I slide down your block, now they pissed off, like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal, man? We are back cracking for another reaction. You already know how we do on this side, my boy. Yeah. Before we even get started, make sure y'all go ahead and copy you some of these fire ass Cheeto Pressos. Trust me. Thank you later, baby. And then all you gotta do is get you some, you know what I'm saying, some dip. Going crazy. But yeah, man, we're not even gonna be long-winded with this intro, whatever the case is. We're gonna get straight into this reaction because this is actually a very long reaction. So the last one we're doing for the night. But yeah, man. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Like this video, it's free, it don't cost a dime. And we going, let's go. 3, 2. Hold on. Okay, yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
People involved. The murder, presumably over a drug deal, was one of the most brutal that the police in the area had seen. Since Almontero is a minor, his mother is with him during questioning, but she seems disturbingly unbothered by her son's confession.
I have to interview, whenever we interview people, we have to record. We're required by DOJ now. Oh. So, anyway, so before we get going, every time I talk to you, I still have to do the same thing in regards to your rights. You're not under arrest. You're not nothing. Okay. But because one, being in this isn't really the law enforcement side. This is actually the family advocacy side where they do safe house interviews of kids and rape stuff, and we just use it because it's more comfortable than our side. So anyway, saying that, I just want to make sure you understand your rights and everything. I just want to go over each and every one of them, make sure that you understand. We are investigating the offense of a homicide. You understand that? Yes. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Okay. Anything you say can be used against you. You understand that? Okay. Yes. You have the right to call or speak with a lawyer before answering any questions, and have him or her present during those questions. You understand that? Okay. If you can't afford an attorney, one can be appointed. You understand that? Okay. You also have the right to talk to a parent, guardian, or custodian before any questions are asked. Obviously, your mom's here. You understand that? Yep. Okay. And if you decide to talk to me right now, you also have the right to stop interviews at any time. You understand all that? Yeah. Okay. So just like the other times, I just need, these are the ones that I just advised you of. If you can just initial that you understand each one of those. And then this part here is that you understand what this is. Okay, if you can just sign it, date it, you can put the timer, I can't even put it, and then get your mom to witness it.
I want to see what he did.
Yeah, I thought your hair was gone.
Yeah, right. Does it look different when you see him like that without all the afro puff?
Yeah, a little bit. Because when you see him with the
wild,
the wild, that's what you see.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Okay. That's what stands out.
Mm-hmm. What's the date?
The 30th. 5/30/2019.
Oh, shit.
And it is, if you want to put the date on there, 9:02-ish, something like that. Oh, there it is. Witness.
All right, man. Hurry up with the damn signing, bro.
On the side with the voice, the times and dates, location. And then if you could initial that, and that's what I just went over with you. Mm-hmm. And then below that, if you agree to talk to me, just just initial those and then sign it, and we'll date it.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what to tell you all this. Come on.
That you were going to send him to Cuba, you were going to send him to Texas, you were going to send him to, okay, yeah. Okay,
No,
so
we made that up.
I don't want to make it worse on you.
No.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
You're the only one that's had any kind of type of remorse, any kind of cooperation, okay? And I don't want anything to turn worse than it is on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want something like that to happen to where you would be charged and or Rick, because Rick's name got brought up in that Facebook.
Oh yeah, because it says I'm with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want something to happen. You know what I mean?
That was just a joke.
Okay. So you're assuring me that's not going to
Yes,
happen?
I promise.
No,
I promise.
that.
Okay. Because I don't want it to go to that.
No.
Okay. All right. Having that said,
I knew it. I knew it.
having said that, a couple things I need to get. Okay. Things have turned. Well, I don't want to say turned. Things have started happening in regards to the case. Saying that, it is, I don't even want to say changing. We conducted an interview with Calypso.
The man known as Calypso is 20-year-old Stephen Goldman Jr. Goldman was known for having a mean streak and reacting with violence toward anyone who crossed him. He typically took on the role of leader.
With his attorney. And everything that came out during that interview, it came out like I thought it would. That everything would be pointed in your direction and Flex's. Okay?
Flex is 23-year-old Jimmy Atkins. He was something like Goldman's right-hand man. And while he was quiet and calm on the surface, he was no less deadly.
It did not surprise me. Okay?
Wow.
It really did not surprise me. I fully expected that to go just like it did. Okay? And I want to clarify some stuff with you. Okay? In regards to the things that came up during the interview. Okay? That's one thing that I want to address.
Bro, just say it. God damn. Like, this nigga just like making a long story short. I mean, making a short story long. Like, you like, bruh, just say it. Fuck.
Then there's another one that I want to address with you and ask you
all
about.
this shit, bro.
That definitely was not mine because that was way longer than my hair. So let me just kind of go back and ask you a few questions. We don't have to go through the whole thing again.
Okay.
But there's a few things that I need to clarify and address, I guess. First of all, I want to ask you first. So, and I'm not putting words into your mouth. I want you to tell me, but I'm just kind of paraphrasing
Okay.
what I remember that you've told me in the past.
Okay.
So, the day of the incident, you, Flex, and Calypso were in what vehicle?
White Buick.
Okay. All right. So, whose car was that?
Okay, so
Just tell him.
okay, so
I already know.
I know. Okay, okay. So one of our like
No, you
old
don't. That's how
friends.
you
His
ask.
name's Dizzy.
Yeah, it's Dizzy's.
Yeah, he went to jail. And
He left
Calypso the keys, but
He left the keys
no, he didn't.
for him.
Not for him. He was supposed to take it back to his house.
Okay.
His car to his house.
So Dizzy wanted him to take it
to his house.
to Dizzy's house.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Emilio, he came from Vegas, and he already.
Is that the guy that lives right by the police station?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he came back down, and he already got it. It was like already about like 5 days, and then he closed out the car. Emilio came down, and he got a call from Dizzy.
Emilio did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dizzy told Emilio to get the keys from Calypso.
Okay.
When that happened, Calypso didn't want to give him the keys.
Okay, so he didn't want it.
He didn't want to give him the keys. And I don't know the whole situation, what happened with that, but I just remember he never got the keys.
No,
He didn't give them to him.
No, that's fine. Okay. So I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
So you, Calypso, and Flex, and Calypso's driving? Okay. Y'all go over to the location that y'all met up with Ahmed and Colin. Is that correct?
The victims, Ahmed Latif and Colin Romero, had started to dabble in selling drugs as well. That night, they had planned to meet with Goldman to buy some product as well as a gun. I recently released another Patreon exclusive video, this time showing a woman who drove so recklessly, she ended up plunging into a...
We parked in front of his house, and we were just sitting there, and then he didn't tell me it was a lick yet, and I was like,
He was going to lick it.
yeah,
Okay.
He didn't tell me.
And I know what that is, but tell me what that means.
Like rob.
Okay.
And I didn't know that, so.
And see, this is all bad for this kid because, like, he's a teenager. This nigga looked like he at least like 13, 14 type shit. But yeah, he gotta stay out the streets, man. He don't belong in the streets, bro.
We were all high. We were high, like high.
We all on what?
Xanax.
Just Xannies?
Xannies, weed, alcohol, cocaine,
Okay.
all kinds of stuff.
All right.
And then when he came, what I think it was, Ahmed, he came out first. He came out first, and then he got in the back seat, and
Ahmed got into the back seat?
yeah.
Okay,
No, he actually came up to the window first, to Calypso's window,
okay.
and he shook his hand, and then he was like, just hop in the back, and then
Okay, so which door did he get in?
this side.
The
The left.
or the driver's side?
Driver back, yeah.
Okay.
And he got in, and then we were just chilling, and then out of nowhere, Calypso just points his gun at him, and then
Calypso does what?
oh no, actually it was because of the weed. It was we were picking up some weed, and then he had some weed, and then Calypso was just like, "Where's the rest?" And then he's like, "This is what you wanted." And then he's like,
as a prosecutor, I took on MS-13 to secure our border and stop the flow of fentanyl. I'm Will Rollins.
Shut up. Don't care. Where we go?
he had some weed, and then Calypso was just like, "Where's the rest?" And then he's like, "This is what you wanted." And then he's like, "Well, where's the rest?" And he's like, "How much more do you need?" And then that's when Calypso pulled out the gun. And
Okay, what gun did he pull out?
that big one, what is it called? The AK handgun or whatever.
Okay,
That one that I'm talking about.
okay. You had previously described it as a
Like
big black.
yeah.
Did he call it something? I can't remember if you called it.
Like they just call it a chopper.
A chopper.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you know what caliber that one is?
No, I didn't. What did it run to? I don't know what it was. I'm pretty sure if you were just to look it up, you could find it. But
Okay.
I'm not sure what it was running to.
Okay. So he pulled it out. Where did he have it?
On the floor.
On the floor in front of him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So he pulled it out and did what?
He just pointed at him. He was like,
At Latif?
Yeah,
Ahmed?
yeah.
Okay.
he was just like, just give me everything, and started passing on him. And I'm just like, well, what do I do? So,
Mhm.
so then he's like, get his right in his pocket. So then I took out his pocket. I took out his wallet and I threw it. I put it in the mid. Like,
Okay, so you took out. He told you to get.
He told me to get out the wallet. Yeah.
Okay,
So
to
he
get
told
the
me
wallet.
to find. He said, "Does he have money?" And I was like, "I don't know." So I looked in his pocket and he had a wallet. I put it in the middle, and then I took the weed from him. I put it in the middle, and then I lifted up his shirt and he had a gun. And then I took out the gun and Flex took it from me.
Okay, so you took a pistol off of
I
him.
took a pistol off of him. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. In the front.
Dude, this story already sounds like some like J Cat type shit. Like, bro, like all this over some weed? What the fuck? And these just like little ass kids. Like, you're a grown ass, not him in a yellow shirt, but like old boy that pulled the gun out. Like, bro, these little ass kids, nigga. Like, not saying that class him there. If you're gonna jump off the porch, ain't there really no age range. You know what I'm saying? If you jump off the porch, you jump off the porch. Like, that's just what it is. But these little ass kids, bro. Like, that's sucker shit.
Front waist. Okay. And Flex took it from you.
That's just my opinion, though.
Okay. So let me ask you this at this point. When Ahmed or Colin, either one, did either one of them pull a gun out and shoot in the vehicle?
No.
Okay.
No. Not at all.
Did Colin have a gun?
No.
Okay.
And it's sad, homie. Like, for real.
Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
Then what
was
happened?
that again? What was that again?
You took the gun out of his waistband.
Oh, and then Flex took it from me, and then Clips was like, call or he's like, bring out the weed. He's like, call. He's all who's inside, and then because he said that there was like more weed in the house and like more money and stuff. So then Clips was like, who's in the house and stuff, and then he's like, that's what he said. He was like calling it and let some other people. And then he's all call someone out to bring out more weed. And then he got on the phone with Colin. He made Ahmed get on the phone.
Whose phone did Colin use?
His own.
His own. Okay.
Yeah. And then Colin.
He called?
No. Ahmed called Colin to come outside and bring more weed.
Okay, so it was Ahmed's phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got mixed up too.
He came out and then he was like he couldn't really see, and then Ahmed like cracked the window. He cracked the window, he's like, get on the other side. And he got on the other side, and then as soon as he opened the door, Flex just like pushes his seat back and like pulls him in the car. And then he's like, close the door. So I closed the door for them. And then we like start driving off. You want to keep going?
No, that's okay. There's just points that I want to. So after you left, after y'all drove away, where did y'all go anywhere after that, or
to this gas station?
Okay, this shit sound like this is nighttime. So what the hell was he even doing? Like, this nigga, he don't even seem like he 20. He don't even seem like he 18. He seemed like he like maybe 14 or some shit like that, bro. Like, what is he even doing out at because it seemed like it's nighttime, bro. What is he even doing out that late?
To a
Like-
gas
Went
station?
to this gas
Yeah, I thought
station.
that's what you
What?
said. And you said down by Tramway and
Tramway.
Central area somewhere?
Lomas or somewhere. in
Lomas,
that area.
okay.
Summer's up there.
All right. So then
Right,
let's
bro.
go from there. Where did you go?
And then we started heading. That's when we started heading up towards the Mesa.
On the freeway?
Yeah.
Okay. Did all right. I just gotta get my head straight on all these different stories. So y'all are going out the freeway toward the Mesa. Okay. Did you stop anywhere between that gas station and the West Mesa where you had taken us to the general area?
No, we went straight up there.
Straight up there?
After the gas station, we went up there.
Okay. And I'm gonna have you tell me again. So you go to the West Mesa to the same rough general area that
Yeah.
you took us to.
Yeah.
All right. Walk me through that again.
Like what? What do you mean?
What happens after you get to the West Mesa?
So we get to the Mesa, then we pull off right off of the road, off onto some dirt road, and then we go down for a little bit. Then he stops the car and he's like, "Get out!" And he's like, "Get out!" And then they start getting out, and then he's like, "Take off your boxes," and then they start taking off their boxes and stuff. And then
So I'm sorry. Let me stop you there. So they'd already been stripped down of their shirts and their pants and stuff at that point.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No, not really. Just like maybe their shirt and like their like shoes and stuff. But we left the pants on. And then when they got out, he was like, "Take off your boxers and stuff."
Okay. All right. And then what?
Then that's when he got out the car.
Who is he?
Calypso.
Okay.
He got out the car and then he shot one of them in the leg.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Glad you said that. Did anybody shoot anybody as you were driving to the West Mesa while y'all were still in the car traveling?
Nope, because because Calypso, he was getting mad. He was like getting mad, and he reached back while he was driving, and he's like, "I'll shoot you in the leg right now." And I was like, I looked at him, it's like right next to me, and so I'm like, "Don't do that." And then he's looking at me dead in my eyes, like he wants to do it. And then I start pushing the gun away, and then he's like, "Oh." He keeps saying it, and then I'm like, "This is not our car. This is not our car. We can't." And then he's like, and then he starts driving again. But no one got shot on the way there.
So nobody got shot in the vehicle as you were traveling?
No.
Okay.
Damn, just imagine what's going through his head though, because he young as fuck, bro.
Okay, so you get to the West Mesa. Calypso gets out, and I'm sorry, you said.
Then I hear the shot, and then I like look and I see that it's from his leg.
Which one?
I think it was Ahmed first.
Ahmed?
Yeah, and then I look up and then he just calls Flex, and then Flex, and then Flex gets out.
Calypso was the only one out with him at that point.
Yeah, and
then he calls Flex.
Yeah,
okay.
And then Flex he looks back and he's like, "Give me your gun," and I was like, "Why?" And he was just, "Give me your gun," and I was like, "Okay." So then I gave him mine. He still has theirs. He still has the gun that he took from me that I took from them.
Okay.
He has that one, but he takes mine.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes out there, and then I just hear shots, and I just put my head down. Okay. And then I look up, and then he's like, "Get the fuck out of the car!" And he's like, "How many permanent I'm checking out?" I was like,
"You say he? Who's saying?"
Calypso.
Calypso's telling.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm still processing it through my head, and he's like, "Help me!" And I snapped back into reality, and he's like, was like, oh crap, and I was like, what do I do? And then at that point, I feel like, damn, what if I don't help him? What could happen to me? So then I help him. I put him in the trunk with him.
Okay, I'm again gonna ask you, did you shoot at all?
No, I didn't.
I just gotta ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
didn't.
you never pulled the trigger on either one of the boys?
Latif and Romero were severely beaten, and several of the shots fired into their bodies were for the purpose of torturing them before they died. Latif was shot 19 times, and Romero was shot 9 times.
God
Okay.
damn.
Did Flex?
That's overkill.
Okay. So it was Calypso and Flex
Mm-hmm.
that pulled the trigger.
Yep.
Okay. And
My boy, you gotta stay out the streets, my nigga. The streets ain't for everybody, bro. Cause he young and everything like that, but this is why the streets ain't for everybody though. Because bro, like you telling you basically a snitch now. You got a snitch jacket. No matter how bad it sounds, no matter how young you are, bro, if you jump off the porch, you get into this street politics and all this type of shit, and you get into these little situations, bro, you're not supposed to be telling. You're not you singing like Jodeci right now, as my nigga Nina Boy would say. You singing like Jodeci, my boy. That's why, like, I never seen the benefit of jumping into the streets because of shit like this, bro. Because when it get hot like this, you know what I'm saying? For one, I don't even trust motherfuckers to not snitch. That's already a given. And then it's just like, I don't even want to put myself in that predicament to begin with.
okay.
I have to do that.
Okay. So then, let me back up. What happened to Ahmed's telephone?
Cause this shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie, my boy.
He threw it out. He threw it out the window, but then he made him log in on his phone. He made him log in on Flex's phone, and then you know how that's how they said that they seen the snap map in the Mesa because they made him log in on their snap
On Flex's?
on Flex's phone.
Yeah. But into their account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. They were trying to get more weed or something. Like, I don't know.
Trying to make him get more weed?
Yeah, like just keep getting more stuff and like, I'm already like, this is greedy. This is already greedy.
And was it Collins or Ahmed's Snapchat?
It was, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was on Ahmed's Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Portions of the murder were posted to Snapchat. Goldman had a strange desire to document the case and even wanted to keep pictures of the bodies.
Yeah.
All right. And who
That's
threw
like them psychos.
Ahmed's phone out?
Calypso
did?
Yeah, he tossed it out. I think he tossed it out like before we even got to the Mesa.
Like that's like some burnt out ass shit though.
And then that's
not
when
gonna
we
lie.
got over there, and then he was like logged in on your Snap. He's like hit up your plug. Whoever plugs you in, hit him up. And then he was like no. And then he gave him the phone, and then he's like do it. And then he did it. He logged in. And he texted. I don't know. He was texting whoever like his plug was. Like his like.
Right.
You know what a plug is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he wasn't answering.
I'm old, but I know it.
And he wasn't answering, so then he was just getting more mad at Calypso. So then he was like, fuck it. So then he I'm pretty sure he left him logged in. And when we went out there, then that's what happened. That was before, yeah.
All right. So
that was the incident for it when he was saying that I'll hit you, that I'll shoot you in the leg, because he was like, no, I'm not.
That's what started that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this. Did you get onto, did you get on Calypso's Snapchat and have conversation with Ahmed about the weed purchase or buying a gun or selling a gun?
Wait, what? Say again?
Did you use Calypso's Snapchat
His snap?
His snap.
Okay.
To have a conversation message back and forth with Ahmed about the weed buy or a gun.
Was it you messaging? Was it you messaging?
Me messaging
Ahmed.
Before that all happened?
That day, the day before.
No, I hit him up. Remember when, like, it was like 2 days before. Remember when I told you about my wisdom teeth, and then he's like, "Do you want me to buy a Zanny?" That's what.
Who said?
Calypso, when he said it, he said, "Remember when I told you about the Zannies?" Yeah, like that was like the day before. That I texted him off his snap. I was like, "Can I get 2 bars or whatever?" And he's like, "Bet." That's when I ever first met him. So when I ever met him, we pulled up to these apartments. It was dark.
Who?
Ahmed. We pulled up to him to buy Zannies, and Calypso gave me the money. And that was the first time I ever met him.
Uh-huh.
And Calypso was like, "What's up, little bro?" And I was like, "Who's that?" And he's like, "This is my little nigga. He's the plug for Zannies." And I was like, "All right, bet. What's up, dude?" And then I was like, "I'm Fafa or whatever." And then he gave me the 2 bars, and I gave him 20 or like $15 or something.
Okay, so the day of the incident.
Yeah.
Did you have conversation or messages with Ahmed about the weed or gun?
Nope.
Were you going to sell him a gun?
No.
Ahmed.
No.
Who was going to sell Ahmed the gun?
I was selling the gun? I thought it was... No, he wasn't picking...
So you don't know anything about a gun being sold or just the weed?
Yeah, I would weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't hear about that.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify something.
Okay.
Let's see.
He seemed pretty honest though. He seemed like he ain't trying to like lie or anything like that. Probably just like
all right, let's fast forward. Back to the Mesa. When when Calypso and Flex shot Colin and Ahmed, who was it that told you to get out?
Calypso.
Calypso told you to get out. Okay. So when you get out, you help who pick up the boys?
I hope Calypso carried one. Flex just picks up one.
Hey, okay.
Flex just picks up one
by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty good size. So do you know which one that you helped put in?
Ahmed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to your best knowledge, were they dead at that point? Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I couldn't really say, but I'm pretty sure he
When you can set up fast, gamer-ready Spectrum internet in minutes.
Ever be traumatized,
Yeah,
man.
moving on, you're right.
They were making noises, but I couldn't really say, but I'm pretty sure he I feel like he was, but not for not that long. Like,
okay.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But I feel like no.
Okay. So from there, once you put the kids back in the trunk, you go where?
Oh, we start driving. Then he starts flipping out. What do I do? No. And then he's like, who will help me? Who will help me? And he's like, where's your uncle? And I was like, he's probably sleeping or whatever. Because it was like 6. It was like 8 actually. No, it was pretty early in there. He was like, so where's your uncle? And I was like, I don't know. Text him, man. He starts texting or whatever. I didn't know who he was texting. Then he calls him up.
So he calls.
Yeah, he calls him. He's texting my uncle. They had their own relationship. I
Right.
have my own relationship with my
I'm just clarifying some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he calls him up like, I need your help. He's like giving him words. He's like, I got 2. And my uncle's like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh no, actually, he calls his dad first. Calypso calls his dad first. And he's like, I need help. I fucked up. And his dad was like, I don't know what to do with you, dude. You're fucking up too much. And then he starts yelling with his dad on the phone. And that's when he hangs up.
What did he tell his dad?
I need help or something. He's like, I need help. He said, I need help. I fucked up, Dad. And then I wasn't really paying. I don't really remember. But then they were just yelling at each other on the phone. And then he hung up on him.
You can't be sitting out here doing no gangster shit, bro. Like, this is my thing, my nigga. If you gonna be on some gangster shit, bro, I'm just sitting up here trying to call your parents and asking for help and all. Like, no, bro. Understand what you're doing before you do it. Now, if it was like an accident, that's different. You purposely told these little kids. Well, they ain't little kids. They technically they grown, but these little kids though, bro. Like, you threatened to kill them over some weed, though. The thing is, it's like you didn't even kill them over disrespecting you. You didn't kill them over you killed them over some minute type shit, like over trying to hit a lick. And weed at that, like, what the fuck? Like, that's some J-Cat ass shit, bro. You can go to the clinic and get some weed.
Cliff's hung up on his dad. Okay.
And that's when he was like, he's like, what are you?
Especially if it ain't no pound or some, you know what I'm saying, like a large quantity. You talking about an eighth and maybe a little extra. Come on, bro. Like, that's smoker shit.
What is your uncle doing? I was like, I don't know. He's probably sleeping or something. And he calls him up. And he's like, hey, Unc, what are you doing? And he's like, just driving around. He's like, meet me ASAP. I got 2. And my uncle's like, what? He's like, I'm not saying it on the phone. Just meet me. I got two in my trunk. And he's like, my uncle's like, what? And then he's like, can you just meet me? He started yelling. And he's like, my uncle's like, yeah, we're at. And they met up at this, off the freeway right there.
Did he tell your uncle that you were with him?
Proving that the adults had no more sense of right and wrong than the teens involved, Almontero's uncle, Anthony Aragon, and Stefan Goldman Sr. helped to cover up the crime. Aragon helped Atkins hide the bodies, and Goldman Sr. took the car and burned it to try to hide any traces of the crime. Both men would later face criminal charges.
I think,
he
didn't tell him when we pulled up,
bro.
He saw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, if you're gonna be in the streets, bro, understand what coming along with the streets, man. Like, if you're not ready for that, all that telling shit, like, yeah, he young. I know he's probably scared, all that type of shit. Never been through that. But like, nah, bro. Don't, for y'all that's watching, if you're not ready for what's coming along with these streets, don't even stay your ass out the streets.
I'm pretty sure he figured you
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
Too much telling. Now you got a snitch jockey, bro.
And then we
No
pulled
matter
up
how
to
old
this,
you are.
like, there's this Motel
You a
6 right there by that Buffalo Wild Wing on the freeway. And we pull up to the back, and then my uncle's sitting in his car, in his rental car. And Calypso, he starts talking. He starts talking to him, and then that's when I was like, you guys need to watch this car driving around like this. And then he's like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You never even done this before. I was like, yeah, but if I was, I would be smarter than this. And then he starts screaming. He's like, you're just a little fucking kid. You don't know anything about this shit.
Who started yelling?
So he starts yelling at me, and then he's like, you don't know anything about this shit. And then my uncle's like, just be quiet. And I was like, all right, so I'm just thinking in my head, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm still going through this shit in my head.
And then even first of all, you talking about you don't know nothing about this shit. Like, aside from the kid, you talking about he don't know nothing about it. Like, first of all, why would you even, now you looking stupid. Because this little kid that don't know nothing about this is telling on you, dummy. Like, why would you go commit a crime? You got a little kid in there. He definitely green behind the ears. And then you got your boy. Like, you got witnesses. You really don't know what you're doing, my nigga. Like, the fuck?
And he gets out the car, starts smoking a cigarette with my uncle. They're talking outside of the car. I don't know.
So you don't know what they're saying?
Nope. Them three out the car. And they get back in the car. And he's like, Slate's getting in the car with him. Flex gets in the car with him.
So Flex gets in the car with,
my uncle, yeah.
okay, in his rental car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, and then I stayed in the back. I stayed in the back while he's in the front. Even though Flex got out, I stayed in the back.
Okay.
And then he's like, I was like, where are they going? And then they're like, they're about to go to the Home Depot. They're about to go to Home Depot and get a shovel or something. I was like, what are you guys about to do? He's like, don't worry about it. And then we pull up to Calypso's house. We pull up like down the road from his house, Calypso's house, and then he's like, start cleaning out the car. I was like, what do you want me to clean? And he's like, just take out like all their clothes, just put it in a bag. And I was like, all right. So I put it in a bag, and then he takes it from me. He gives it to Flex. And then he gives it to.
So did you all go back to Calypso's house at that point?
But down the road, and we parked right behind each other.
Okay.
We're just sitting there in the car, and he's like, they're just talking. They're like, that and this is where I hear it. They're just like parking. They park next to each other after I cleaned out the back seat or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then he's like,
man, his mama can't believe what he's talking about,
he puts
bro.
the guns in the trunk. And
of which car?
My uncle's rental.
Okay.
He puts them in the trunk. And then me and Calypso get into his car.
Into
my uncle's. And my uncle gets into the Buick.
To the Buick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Flex and him, they drive off. And then
do you know when Anthony went to the store to get the cleanup stuff?
No, they haven't did it.
They haven't did
it. No, they haven't done it.
Right.
And then
I had to clarify that.
Yeah, no, I should have said that before. And then they followed us back to the house, and then that's when that happened. And then we switched cars, and they drove off, and I was like, so where are they going, to the store? And they're like, he's like, yup. And then he's like, back out. And then he's like, back out to the Mesa.
So Anthony and Flex is in the white Buick.
White Buick with them.
And they take off, and
They
the
take off.
and the two bodies are in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they leave. They leave for like a good 3-4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Good 3-4 hours. And Calypso, like, he goes out. He goes. I take a nap. I go to sleep. I need sleep.
And
that's what I'm thinking.
Where are you at that
his
point?
house.
At
Calypso's house. Okay. That's where I was staying at the time.
Was his dad around at that point?
Yeah.
Was he telling his dad anything?
Him and his dad went into his dad's room, started talking. Then they came out, and he called me. His dad called me in there. It's like, when stuff like this happens, the situation that you're in now, you're not gonna be able to get out. And I was like, I was like, all right. Like, I was like, okay.
Okay, explain that to me. You said
like
the dad, Calypso's dad tells you what?
He says you guys know what you guys did. Like, you guys know what you did. You guys, it's not good. This is gonna be everywhere. And then I'm still looking at him, and he's like, are you okay? This is gonna hit you. And then he's like, the situation that you got yourself in, you're not gonna tell nobody. You're gonna stay with Calypso. And I was like, okay.
So, okay.
I just kept saying, okay.
Let me stop you. So, Calypso's dad tells you. So obviously,
like saying like you're not gonna go see no one. Like you're gonna like stay low key now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is he obviously knew exactly what had taken place.
Yeah, because Calypso told him.
So Calypso told his dad what had happened.
Yeah. And
his dad, if I understood you to say it, that his dad told you to keep quiet.
Yeah, like keep quiet. Like don't say nothing about this thing.
Okay.
And
I just got to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm getting stories from.
I was like, all right, and then he's like, go get those guns from the trunk, and he gives me a bag. I go.
Calypso tells you to go get them. Okay.
So I go get them. And I'm just like practically running around.
And how many guns?
So there was his big one, and then mine,
Uh-huh.
and then
the one
they had.
The one that Flex had.
Yeah.
After you took it off of.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What the fuck was you doing with a gun, bro? Like this, I'm telling you, these young niggas, bro. They do not be prepared for what come with what they trying to do. Like they be seeing all these music videos, these rappers and shit like that, and they be feeling like, oh yeah, I got me a burner, nigga. chop a nigga down. Yeah. And then when the shit hit the fan, it's like, bro, you see what's going on.
So in total, like three, yeah.
Okay.
And then,
Can't make it up.
I get him for him.
And this is at his dad's
Yeah,
house.
his
Okay.
house. And I get him for him. I take him inside. I take him to his dad's room, and then his dad, he has all these cleaning tools and stuff.
Mhm.
And not cleaning tools, not cleaning tools. He has like a case, like a case that you can put it in.
Oh,
like
okay.
a tool bag, like for a gun.
Okay.
And he just, but like for like a kind of a lot of guns, and then
Okay.
he puts them in there, and he starts wiping them down, and he's like, what are you about to do with these, Dad? And he's like, I don't know. I just need to take them off of you. I'm taking them from you, and then Calypso takes he takes a gun that he had in the past, because he has multiple guns.
Okay.
He has multiple guns.
So his dad takes the three guns.
The 3 guns, and Calypso takes a different gun that he had in the past, that he had like at his house. He got a different one and put that big one back
into that.
Yeah, and then
into the case.
And he's like, just save it for me, Dad. Just save it for me. And then he's like, just don't do nothing with it. And he's like, just shut up, Steven. Just be quiet.
So his dad takes the 3 guns that were used to shoot the boys.
Well, the two, and that's just one of theirs. The gun that I took from them, they didn't use it.
Okay.
Just 2 guns.
Okay, but what I'm saying is he took the 3 guns that y'all had.
Oh yeah.
When it all happened.
Yeah. He took the 3.
Goldman's dad took those guns to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know to get rid of them, but like save them for him and whatever.
So he had them.
Yeah, he had them.
Okay. After he knew that.
He knew the situation, so he helped the situation to put them away from him.
And that's, you're saying that because Calypso told his dad what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
He told him.
All right. I just got to make sure I understand everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible having to write all this up. That's why I have to make sure I'm understanding everything.
Do you get to go back and listen to?
Yes, and that's why we record it, so I can go back and keep in mind you're not the only person I'm talking to.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and write on all of the people that we talk to. Okay, so that happens. Then what?
And that's when I shower. I just get into basketball shorts and stuff. We smoke a blunt, and that's when I take a nap. And I wake up to Calypso gone, and I was like, I asked his sister, I think one of his little sisters, I was like, where'd he go? Yeah, he's like, he left with his girlfriend. I was like, oh, all right, bet. I'm gonna go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep. I woke up, he was back, and then he was like, it wasn't even like hours. It wasn't even like a couple hours. I think like around like 11 o'clock. That's when he was up that they were missing or whatever. And then he was like, he woke me up from my sleep like, get up. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, we gotta go. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, let's go. We gotta go. And I was like, okay, so I'm waking up. I'm putting my sweats on. And I'm barely getting up. I'm like, what's happening, bro? And he shows me the phone. And it has both of their faces on it, on the crime watch or whatever. And I was like, what is it saying or whatever? And he's just like, that they're missing and that the last person they were with was me, and I need to leave. So I was like, all right,
Calypso.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I was like, all right, dude. Where are you? Where are we going? He was just like, he's like, well, we need to find Flex. And we picked up Flex from, I don't know where he was. Yeah, I think he was at one of his homies' house or something. We picked him up. He's like, we gotta go. How much money you got on him? He's like, at least 200. I had like 500. He had like 800 or some shit.
What the fuck was he doing to have that much money on him? Like, yeah, bro, be outside. I'm not gonna lie. But for him to be telling like this, though, bro, this is a bad look. And this is gonna be on the internet for the rest of your life, bro. You might as well go ahead and hang up your street career, because it's over with after this, my boy. And you young, you know what I'm saying? You got your whole life ahead of you. Hopefully you made it out of this shit, but Golly.
So he's like, all right, bet we're gonna take a trip. Take a trip to.
Let me ask you a quick question. And I asked you once before, and I think I remember what you said. So when y'all had the kid, Ahmed and Colin,
Mm-hmm.
how much money did y'all take off of?
Like $80. Like $80.
You are total.
$80 something?
Like how much I got?
No.
I didn't even get none.
Total.
Total. What do you mean? Total out of all the money, it was like 80 in his wallet, and then oh no, actually I think Colin had he had like 100.
He had some money.
Yeah.
And y'all took that money?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't get none of it.
Okay. That's what I remember you telling me
I
was
didn't get
that they took it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let's go forward a little bit. When did your uncle end up getting his vehicle back? And
not for like 3 days.
okay.
Not for like 3 days.
So how did that happen?
We left like we were just high, dude. We were still taking bars. We went up to the freaking crest. Went up to the crest and just hotboxed the car and just slept in the car for like at least like 2 days maybe.
Okay, but
in the rental.
But when Anthony got his car back, where was that?
In front of Calypso's house.
At Calypso's house.
Yep.
Okay. So how did that transaction, as far as
he actually came up to the door while we were sleeping because we came back. We ended up coming back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
We just ended up staying at the house again, and then we just hear boom, 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 and he thought it was the cops. I wasn't even awake, and he was awake, and then his sister answers the door. She's like, hello, who are you? And he's like, my nephew here from Young. He's like, I need my fucking car now. And Jane was like, I don't even know you. You can't be coming over here like that. And he's like, I need to talk to your brother and Fafa now. And then she's like, okay. So then she woke up me, and she's like, your uncle's outside, and he can't be banging on my door like that. Like, I was just like, what? I was like, what? I get up, I go out there and talk to him, and he's like, he was just mad. He's like, where you guys been? It's been like 3 days, and then he's like, I've been looking for y'all. No, it's actually been like 2 days or a day.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then
I'm not holding you to that.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, I need my car back, and I need all that. I need to clean it out because that's a rental, and I can't get charged for it or something. And I was like, all right. So I'm out there cleaning. Calypso was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it by myself. So I started cleaning out the rental.
Okay, so who gave your uncle his keys?
I did.
Okay.
I ran inside and got the keys.
Okay, where were they?
On the coffee table.
On the coffee table. All right. And then
he gave me the keys to the Buick.
Your uncle gave
me the keys to the Buick.
Okay, then what did you do with the keys?
I put them under Calypso's pillow. Oh no, I put them on the coffee table. Yeah, I put them on the coffee table. I was like, hey bro, keys are right here.
Okay.
Keys are right here. Don't forget.
All right. Who told you?
I told him that. I
told
Calypso that.
Calypso.
Yeah, I woke him up.
Okay.
Like, keys right here, bro. Like, make sure they stay right here.
Okay.
Because he has a little brother, like he might get him or something.
Yeah.
So they're just right there. And then we sleep till like freaking like 6 in the afternoon. And my uncle leaves. He left.
Okay.
He left with he took his car.
Let me ask you this, and I need you to be honest with me.
Okay.
And you may or may not have been there when this was said.
Yeah.
Did your uncle tell you, Calypso, or Flex that you're aware of? Did he tell them that they needed to get rid of that vehicle?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he tried to clean it out or something. He tried to clean it out or something. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't clean it. He's like, I can't clean it, so you guys need to get rid of that car.
Did he tell them how they needed to get rid of it?
No, he's just like, you guys need to get rid of it.
Do you remember? You don't remember him saying anything specific?
No, he didn't say nothing specific. He's just like, get rid of it. Like,
because he told me he did.
he did.
Yeah.
But
He told him. He told me that he told them what they needed to do with the vehicle.
Yeah, and that's the tricky part too, because cops, they'll try to like trick you up and they'll say like, oh, this person said this. And that really wasn't, he's a kid. So you can manipulate him with the questions and everything like that. Like, 9 times out of 10, his uncle didn't say that. Especially if his uncle, think about it. If his uncle was telling him to get rid of the car, you think he finna go tell the police that? Come on, bro. I mean, he could. It's the chances are he could have, but just off of the rip, I know police lie a lot, and they'll trick you into speaking on some shit, and that never happened.
And that you may or may not have heard it, and that's why I'm asking.
No,
I didn't know if you heard.
I'm pretty sure you just said that. Just get rid of it.
But he might have just said that in front of you.
Yeah, and then.
And so.
Yeah, because that too.
You being there at Calypso's house, what happened with the vehicle, the Buick?
After he dropped it off?
After he dropped it off.
He parked it like 4 houses down.
Okay, then what?
We wake up around like 6 o'clock. We walk out to it, and we get in it, and then he's like, "What are we doing?" I was like, "What do you mean? What do we do?" He's like, "Let's go do something." I was like, "I'm not trying to go out." He's trying to go out and party. I'm like, "I'm not trying to go out."
Yeah.
He's like,
you know, he's like, go to jail, my boy.
What happened to the vehicle?
He's trying to live it up. Or you gotta go turn himself in, or
we
get
go.
put up.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming.
Okay.
So it's coming. So we go get some food in it. We go get some food. We're driving around. And we go to Didnt. We meet up with Emilio at Didnt. We eating a pizza. We eating pizza. Me, Calypso, Emilio, and his girlfriend, I think. Yeah, we're just at Didnt. We're just chilling. And Calypso gets picked up. Oh yeah, then his sister comes. His sister meets him there. That's what we're doing. We're at Didnt. He meets up with his sister there.
Which sister?
Jada.
Jada. Okay.
Jada. This is when he's leaving to where is it again? Nebraska.
Portland,
yeah. And he goes that's the day we were at Didnt. Jada pulled up. She's all crying or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, but I love you and stuff." And I was like, "All right." And then we eat a pizza, and then he gets in the car and he leaves. That's when he leaves to Portland. That's when he goes. He goes, and then we're just sitting there, me and Emilio, just talking.
And he leaves.
He leaves the keys with me.
He leaves what keys?
The Buick.
The Buick.
Yeah.
So the Buick was still there?
Yeah, the Buick's
Okay.
at Didnt.
Okay.
And then the Buick's at these apartments. And that's when we got picked up from Emilio. The Buick's parked somewhere, and Emilio picked us up, and then we went to Didnt. Yeah, okay, and then we're just chilling, talking, smoking, or whatever, and then he's like, I get a call from Calypso, and he's like,
You did.
yeah, from his sister's phone, and then not my phone, because I didn't have a phone at the time. He called Emilio or something off of his sister's phone, and he's like, tell Papa that the keys are in the backseat. I left them with him. I just talked to my dad. You need to give him the keys now.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You finish up with the eating at Didnt's.
Yeah.
Okay, and
We're still at Didnt's.
you're still at Didnt's.
Yeah, no, we're still at Didnt's.
Okay, but Calypso and his sister had already left.
Yep.
He tells you that he left the keys,
in the car.
in the back of the car.
Yeah, not in the Buick, in Emilio's car.
Oh, in Emilio's car.
Yeah, Emilio's car.
And that you need to give the keys to who?
His dad.
To his dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he sent me the number of his dad.
Okay.
And then I called him. I was like, I'm at the Didnt's, whatever. He's like, okay, I'll call you when I'm there. And then he calls me and he's like, walk to the end of the street by these apartments, and I'm right there. You'll see me. I'm like, all right. Walk. He's all, come by yourself. And I was like, all right. I walk up, and he's like, how are you doing? How are you holding to this? And I was like, this is just bullshit, dude. Like, I still can't get it through my head. Like it just keeps coming in my head. And then he's like, you'll be okay. I was like, I just started crying. And he's like, oh, you can't be in this situation with these people like this, because you know how my son is, and he likes to rob people, and you know how it is, and if you want to be in this type of life, then you have to live like this, and live like that's what you got to go through.
It is clear from the conversation that Al Montero is expected to be involved with more murders in the future. It is treated as something that is inevitable, and he just needs to get used to it. His mother, rather than being horrified, is almost bored by the situation.
Shit like that. And I was just like, that shit's like,
Nah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, she wasn't bored by the conversation. I mean, well, she looked bored, but I don't think it's that though. I feel like she's processing it. Like this is one thing you gotta understand, bro. When motherfuckers go through like traumatic experiences, like everybody is not gonna automatically just be like, "Oh my gosh." No, everybody don't process information like that. Sometimes it take a little while for you to really process what's going on. So let's not put that narrative on the mother like that, because then you trying to paint it out like she just like this is normal. This ain't normal, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take a little minute for motherfuckers to process the information and process what she hearing and what's going on and everything like that. So it's, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
like sad, like that shit sucks. And then he's like, let me see those keys, and then he takes my phone. He takes his phone from me. He's like, unlock it, and I unlock it, and he deletes his number.
Okay.
Deletes his number off of it. And I give him the keys, and I start walking. I walk back to the Didnt, and he drives off.
Okay, so he takes the Buick at that point.
Yep.
Okay.
It's in his custody.
All right. Okay, that kind of clears something up for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Calypso goes to Portland.
Yep.
Okay, and then we know what is taking place.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I got everything from you. Now I just got a question for you. I need to be honest with you. Okay.
Can I go use the restroom?
Give me just a minute because I gotta go too.
Okay.
Let's go back just a little bit. When Anthony had the Buick, were you with Anthony and Samantha and
Priscilla.
what is it?
Priscilla.
Was it Priscilla or was it transgender chick?
I don't know her.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about, though? Okay. Were you with him in the Buick when he takes the vehicle up to Priscilla in Bernalillo? Okay, so you were. Okay. I just needed the truth on that. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, was he going to try to clean it up there at Priscilla's or something?
I thought he was gonna leave it there,
Okay.
and Priscilla was supposed to take us back to his apartment.
Okay.
See, this is why young dudes who they need their father in their life, bro. Cause like, golly, my nigga. Damn, homie.
Is that when we had the rental?
Yes.
Oh.
I just wanted to make sure that I understood everything.
But I don't know. He ended up taking off, and I stayed eating because Priscilla had made dinner.
Right.
He took off at 1, and Priscilla in the red car that they picked up off on. And they were gone for hours.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure because obviously I talked to Anthony.
Yeah.
And I just want everything out and make sure that nothing's being left out. He's been extremely cooperative, like you. So, and we had a good long talk this last time when I went up. So.
I finally got to talk to him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. My phone was blocked or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So, but.
It's court today.
Oh, that is right. Today is today. Supposedly,
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna ask you.
Sorry, he's there. Yes.
he is up there.
He's already. How do you know?
I seen it on Snap.
You have him on Snapchat?
No, it's Jada.
She's over there too.
So he went up
they're
for,
all
he went up
together.
for the dinner.
They're all together.
What are they gonna
They're
do?
all together. I already seen it.
Well, my guess is he's going up to try to intimidate Anthony.
My brother? That's funny.
Well, that's what he said
That's
too.
funny.
That's what
Try
he
to do
said.
that to my brother? That is some funny shit.
And I gotta say, they're watching.
Who? Calypso's family?
The police, fool.
Police
They're
watching him.
and prosecution.
His dad.
Oh.
I actually was gonna go up there and surprise him.
Is that?
Yeah.
I know. I seen it. All him, his brother. I mean, him, his.
Well, because that's where they're from, right? You know that, right?
Yeah. No, I'd already knew about it.
Yeah.
So
How did you find out?
Oh, I got ways.
But give or take though, you know what I'm saying? It kind of looked like bro just was in the wrong, hanging out with the wrong motherfuckers. Like he don't seem like no street type. Well, little nigga had a gun though. So so we can't say that. But I mean, it's not a. Nah, he young though. Well, he looked like he's like a teenager, bro. He don't even look like he even 18 yet. But damn, homie.
Weird, because that's what my brother told me. He's like, Carter came to see me, and he said that Calypso's dad is coming to my sentencing, and that not to be intimidated or let him scare me. We just started laughing.
Yeah.
The day after
I told you,
she's all posting palm trees. She had
everything in Vegas.
Like when you slide over, you can it shows you like Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
It'll tell you where you're at, and then she's all posting everywhere.
They're funny.
Yeah.
They're funny because they're trying to do that to my brother. My brother's funny.
I was like, wow, they're really going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to the court.
My mom's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're watching for him. So.
Yeah.
He's gonna go.
Oh,
if he said he's gonna go. But I know my brother's like, what is he gonna do? Shoot me in the courtroom?
Yeah. No, he's gonna mad dog.
And then?
That's what he's gonna do.
That's funny.
Yeah.
My brother's gonna laugh at him. I swear to God, that's what he's gonna. I already know my brother. He's gonna laugh at him.
So, the last thing I got for you.
Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, though, you know how he had said he was like the mama, like this is boring to her, like. So I take back what I said, bro. This might be something that's normal in their family. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't nothing new, type shit. Even though he's still telling her, we're not gonna let that go. Like I don't give a fuck how young you are. You want to hop off the porch and get into the streets, my nigga? You gotta really move like that. You can't all this like you your career is over with. You might as well hang it up.
Oh, I already seen it.
Huh?
I already seen it.
What is it?
I already seen it.
Tell me what it is. Be honest with me.
The YouTube video from me running.
I told you.
From what?
From running in Walgreens in Vegas.
Who took the video?
Who took what?
Who took
Look at it.
Look, you just
Who took the video?
look. He literally just told on himself. Like, bro. And mind you, I've never went to jail, none of that stuff, bro. Like I've done shit in my life, whatever the case is, but I didn't get caught. And I'm not doing nothing actively anyway. But it's like, bro, let the police do their job, nigga. Why are you like you telling on yourself? What the fuck?
See what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, look, like you just told on yourself for no reason.
Is it?
But I mean, he is young though. He don't know no better.
That's security cameras.
Yeah, stay out the street.
Yeah, that's security cameras.
Oh wait.
Is it the video?
But the good thing about that, I'm good on that because I never hopped the counter. So
Who hopped the counter?
Calypso and that dude right there.
Who's that dude?
One of his homies.
What's his name?
Is it the video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found that.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I know young,
There's
bro.
five of them.
Putting everything online.
5 cameras.
no, 5 drugstores.
5 drugstores that got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many were you with them?
I was there for
Tell on yourself.
3.
3 of them.
3, and they had me stand. They had me stand like while they hopped over. They had me.
And the thing about it is too, the reason why they had bro go along with them is because they know that since he's younger than them, and I'm pretty sure he's never been to jail. So to put things in perspective, like the younger you are, the charges is not going to be as bad. When you're a minor and you do bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what it is, they're going to take it easy on you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's how they always started. You know, you're a lookout. you do this, like small jobs, you know what I'm saying? And then you graduate into like the bigger shit. And I only know this because, you know, I know people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know how this shit go. So yeah, the only why they had him tag along is because they know he's young. So if anything happened, he's gonna get a lighter sentence than everybody else. And especially if they want to pin everything on him, like the court gonna take it easy on him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's crazy.
Stand like in the front and watch.
Watch. Okay. So what were they taking during those?
Lean.
Huh?
Lean. Promethazine. Lean.
What is that?
Like.
Motherfucker, you just said promethazine.
To make the drink?
Yeah, to make the drink with Sprite, yeah.
So is that all they were taking from there?
Yeah.
They weren't taking Xannies or anything else, just the
lean. That's what they were wanting.
Okay. So
I told you.
they took that.
I know, I already know. I told him. Because I'm like, dude, what else are you getting yourself into?
Yeah.
I haven't been nothing, and that's what you said.
I said, I bet you it's about that YouTube video.
Tell me about other ones like that in another city.
In another city? Another city. Albuquerque.
You ever been to Phoenix with them?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah,
that was the first one, and I was sleeping. They stopped in. I thought it was.
Around Phoenix.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, y'all didn't, and they hitting all these spots like these young niggas, bro. I don't understand it for the life of me because like they be hitting licks, bro. Mind you, it's cameras everywhere, and like me, put it like this: if it was me doing some illegal shit, bro, I don't give, even if I don't see no cameras, I'm gonna assume it's cameras, bro, because we live in a digital world now. Like it's like y'all didn't put no face masks on, no nothing. Y'all niggas is just hitting spots, face out. You know what I'm saying? Thinking, okay, look, if we go to another state, they ain't gonna, bro. It don't work like that. Like they got facial recognition. When you log into your iPhone and or a certain phone, or you got a Samsung or one of them, you know what I'm saying? The face ID unlock and all that type of shit, bro. What do you think they doing that for? They collecting all this data, so now they know what you look like. Like for y'all that's watching, right? Go look up. I think it's facial. I forgot what it's called. Face recognition in China. Like in China, they got like in the on the streets. They got. I mean, they have it out here in just California, but they got it in America too. But it's like heavy in China, right? So like they have it to where like facial recognition everywhere you go. So like still some if you want to. All they gotta do is go look at the footage. Okay, we seen the face. All right, boom. This person is this person. This their background. This is where they live at. This is where they work at. This is they whole social security card. This their bank account. What they spending. Where they be spending money at. Where they go buy groceries at. Where they go to school at. Or they don't go to school. This is where they work at. That's where, you know what I'm saying. Like the whole little. Come on, bro.
They may not have been hacked.
I was trying to mark the right spot.
Nowadays it's just not working, man.
They went up in there. I was asleep.
Is that what they were taking? Those.
I was asleep in the car, and I woke up.
Okay, I'm gonna call you when I get out here.
Of the store.
Of which?
Of Walgreens.
Of a Walgreens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
and.
Or a Walgreens or a CVS.
Okay. So is that what they were taking there too?
Huh?
What did they take in the Phoenix area?
Lead.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was saying he knew somebody out there.
Mm-hmm.
He knew somebody out there in Vegas or in California that pays like because you know how in the stores like it's cheap, but in the street you can
right.
You can throw that off for like 800. Yeah, you can throw it off for like 800.
See, look. Okay, so he ain't naive. He ain't just like no. He be in the streets, bro. He know what the fuck is going on. So he know what he doing. But he don't belong in the streets though, because this nigga telling he talking too much. And then the mama know too. So I'm pretty sure he was exposed to this shit at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because she know too much. Like, she like, yeah. It can go. Like, how you know all that, mama? Chances are the mama, you know, probably did her little, you know what I'm saying? Did her one too back in the day too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look.
Like out here, it's like 300 or something. If you take it out there, they're selling it for like at least like 800, 900 around the pipe.
So,
damn,
y'all hit 3 places.
Yeah, you just told
that you were with.
That I was with him. Yeah.
Okay.
He probably hit like at least.
And this is what I meant to say too. Again, yes, he's telling on himself. So not only did you, you was, I mean, as far as the murder shit goes, he might get off a little easy. He might still have to do time. Well, he gonna have to do time for them robberies for sure. Because he said he was a part of 3 of them. I wouldn't have even said that, bro. I would have been like, shit, you know, talk to my lawyer. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. The fuck? If you got footage of it, all right, yeah, go ahead, dude. The thing is, look, if you're gonna be in the streets and doing shit, bro, and you get caught or you get caught up in something, even sometimes, even if you don't, even because you know sometimes it's wrongful conviction, so we're not gonna sit here and act like people don't get wrongfully convicted. So I'm not saying that every time something happens or you get hemmed up that you did it and you guilty. No, that's not what I'm saying though. But just because I know how the judicial system work, sometimes they can trick you into incriminating yourself in some shit that you didn't even have nothing to do with, wasn't even around, nothing. That's why they say you have the right to remain silent, and anything that you say or do will be used against you in the court of law. That's why they read you those rights, because once they read you those rights, now they don't gotta warn you no more. We told you already, and if you and that after that, they can lie to you. They can try to trick you into saying something or admitting something or saying that you or they can twist your words to make it seem like you did something that you didn't do. Like, this is why it's important to know your rights. And if you're not ready for this type of pressure, keep your ass out the streets. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he just told on himself, not only with the murder, but then also 3 other burglars. Come on, bro.
I know 5.
Yeah, he hit.
I know
a lot.
at least 5.
He hit a lot out there.
That's crazy.
They got security video on all of them.
All of them? Is he in them?
Some of them.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but not one of them.
And they could be lying. Like they saying, "Oh, you was in the videos." You do not know that. You gotta show me, prove it. I need proof. I'm not gonna just admit to something because you said it. Because cops will lie. Trust me. Cops lie a lot. They do a lot of scandalous shit, bro. So, hey, look, they don't play fair. They're not your homies.
I'm not holding none of them. I'm on the other. I don't even know how to counter.
Here's the bad news about all of that.
Well, it's coming up.
It may.
See?
But here's the worst part. It's federal.
Yep.
Pharmacies are federal. DEA. Federal charges.
And one thing about, I don't think he's dealing with feds, because feds, they got I think it's like an 85% conviction rate. But if it's a federal charge, that's a serious charge though. And you got that at a young age, like, come on, bro. Golly.
Okay. And I know
you think I could still get in trouble just for being with them?
You could.
Yeah, you guilty by association.
Bad news, fucking.
But again, with you being honest with me, I think that'll help you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be straight up.
You know what I was looking for
that was
when I
just
found that?
What?
Because my brother said that they had video.
Of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking it up on YouTube.
They do.
Yeah?
It's horrible.
No, but on YouTube.
I don't know about that. Somebody probably leaked it out.
I was looking for it on YouTube, and I came across that
found?
shit.
Yeah. It was casino security on your brother and the rest of them.
When we were talking the other day, he's like, I regret it so much. I'm like, dude, I told your ass not to go. He tried to take me with. He wanted me to go. I said, hell no.
I got to give him props though. He's been honest with me. He's been straight up with me. I'll give him props.
I mean, probably because shit. I mean, he didn't ask to be in that situation. It ain't like he went out his way. They hit him up to see. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, being a real nigga, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna try, if that's your homie, you're gonna try to help him out, or if it's somebody you know, it's your homie, your nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna try to like that's your family. You feel me? So you're gonna try to help them the best you can and risk it. That's a real one. His uncle is a real one. So he shouldn't even him involving his uncle, and he probably just cracked under pressure, bro. You know what I'm saying? But damn, this is why it's so fucked up, bro. Like, damn, like stay out the street. Kids, if you watching this, stay your ass out the streets. If you're not ready for what comes with it, don't be like him. Because his career over.
He's probably a nervous wreck right now.
Do you remember when this happened? The Walgreens and CVS stuff?
Do I remember?
Do you remember when it was?
It was a while back.
It was in the summer.
Yep.
Last
summer.
July?
Huh?
July.
Around there.
After 4th of July?
It was in July.
It was after 4th of
Yeah.
July. 'Cause you were
They're
with me
dating.
for 4th of July.
They're dating timestamp.
Yeah.
What's
So,
up?
was Phoenix before or after that?
Before.
That was before.
Yeah, Arizona before Vegas. Yeah.
Okay. Bro, roll it in. Roll it in. It
Yeah.
catches up with you.
I know. I don't know. I
Eventually-
told him, and I had.
You sure don't want to spend the rest of your life in federal prison.
Shit.
You know what I mean? With all this other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clean it up, bro.
I'm telling you.
Don't be that.
That's
don't
why
be
I put
guy.
that little thing so everybody would leave him alone, and they're still. I told him, don't get back on social media when he got back from when they brought him when he was sick,
I kid you not.
and he ran away. That's the first
People
thing he
started
did.
blowing up my phone. I started getting,
Did you get the screenshot? They didn't screenshot it.
which time?
No, of the.
Which time?
Oh,
I
I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I did it.
got, people were
So people could
blowing,
just talk shit because
Cover
I know
your
that's
mouth,
what they
little
do.
nigga.
Because they
Damn.
they're investigators themselves.
they blew my phone up. People,
You
and
talking all over
people,
the
I don't
place,
even know
bro.
who the hell they were.
I'd be
There was,
like, I'd be
I
like,
kid you
hey,
not.
I'm like, hey, look, little man, cover your mouth. You over here coughing all on me. You know what I'm saying? You might got COVID, little nigga. Golly, you know what I'm saying? Back up a little bit. Matter of fact, go get some. Matter of fact, bring this nigga some NyQuil. Nah, but for real, on a serious note, it's crazy because like the mama, she like, oh yeah, I told you and I told you this and I like it just go to well, I can't totally blame her, but I feel like she probably didn't train him up in the way that he should go. And this is why it's important for boys to have a father in a household, bro, because of stuff like this. Like, I guarantee you, if he probably had his daddy around, and not that ain't to say that this still can't happen, because there's people that grow up with both parents in a household and they still turn out bad or get into like messed up predicaments and stuff like that. But at least the odds are lessened. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? Like it's the odds of that happening are more so unlikely than likely. So with that being said, it's like you see what's going on. You see that this ain't to say he's gonna do some time, but I feel like he's gonna get off easy because he's younger and he didn't pull the trigger, even though he was an accomplice because he was in the car with them and everything like that, the whole little process and all that, and he helped with moving the bodies and all that type of shit. So I feel like he gonna do some time, but especially because he underage, he probably gonna do like juvenile time, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe juvenile life or something, you know what I'm saying? If Pop Smoke Killer, or I ain't gonna say Pop Smoke's killer because we don't know if he killed Pop Smoke, but the old boy that was involved with the with that incident, he was doing juvenile life to my knowledge, and he ended up getting out. But I think he ended up going back though, but for some different shit though. But he ended up getting out. So, and that was a whole murder too, you feel me? So, and we don't know if he pulled the trigger or not. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just put that jacket on him, but that's what he got That's what he got convicted of. You feel me? So, man, hey, hopefully he beat this case. You know, he might have to go lay down, do some time a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully he just leave the streets alone, bro, because you're not built for it.
I'm not.
And my shit's public.
And I'm telling you the truth.
There's nothing to hide. I'm not trying to hide
got
nothing.
multiple Crime Stopper tips.
It's not. I'm not trying to hide nothing.
Okay, so
That's
I
why
just
my
want to make
shit's
sure, because
public.
I don't want you to get in trouble. You know what I mean?
I know, that's why I worded it the way I did.
And
I knew
I don't want you to get in any worse trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I used to just stop with the pranks.
I just don't want you to do something like that.
No, I wouldn't
You don't
do
need
that.
it.
I
You don't
wouldn't
need
do
that.
that.
Yeah,
I would
no.
not do that.
And you're better off standing up.
Believe me, he tried to tell me that he wanted to leave, and I said, "You're not leaving.
Yeah,
You're
it's not worth it.
They'll catch you."
I know.
You will be better off standing up, saying
What the hell
what
happened?
you told me,
Yeah.
being honest.
Then
Man
just
it
throwing
up.
it to the ground and
Yeah.
fucking
Because
it up. That is gonna make it worse.
It is. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you are in a better light than anybody. Okay?
Yeah.
So just
I
man
just
up.
can't believe that they're trying to blame him.
Oh, I knew it was going to happen.
Because he's younger.
And I know
I
it's
just
because of
wish-
their ages of those kids.
His chances, they know that he's not going to have to do no like crazy time, bro. For one, he didn't pull the trigger. He was just in it. He's a child, bro. Well, considered a child, underage. Probably a teenager. Probably like 14, 15 maybe. I know this nigga ain't 18, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a kid, bro. So they know they're gonna take it more easy on him than them. But it's a wrap though, because he already told them that, oh boy, he pulled the trigger.
I just wish I could
He's 20. This
get the
wrap
flex.
or no. Was he 20?
Calypso agreed to do an interview?
His attorney did, because he's trying to turn everything around on you and Flex.
Okay.
And Anthony.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can't tell you all of it, but he's trying to put the murder on Anthony.
And see, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, that's why you gotta also watch who your homies is, bro. Because, like, bro, you fucked up. Now you trying to make everybody else pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no homie like that. That's why even if you are gonna be in the streets, whatever the case is, I can't tell y'all what to do, what not to do. But I'm telling you, I'm just giving you my point of view and my advice. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get in the streets and be doing anything that you ain't got no business doing, bro, at least do it by yourself. Don't be involving everybody and homies and all that, because motherfuckers will tell on you. Motherfuckers will backstab. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's especially when it's coming to something serious as your freedom. Yeah, like everybody not willing to face the music. So when it comes to shit like that, it's serious as that. So, you know, choose your friends wisely, my nigga. Like for real, for real. Try a friend before you get a friend, man. Don't just be quick to call everybody your homie, because everybody not your homie. You feel me? So, and if you plan on doing something that you probably don't got no business doing, 9 times out of 10, you probably really shouldn't do it to begin with. But if shit happens though, or if that's the way the cars or the ball rolls, you know what I'm saying, then at least do it by yourself. That would be the smarter way of going about it. But even then, though, why put yourself in a position like that to where you gotta even worry about that? Like, why not just avoid that all the way? That's wise. Now, like being smart is doing it by yourself. Being wise is, hey, look, I'm not even gonna do it at all, so I ain't gotta worry. I ain't gotta worry about it. It's that simple.
He's a bitch.
I'm telling you, I knew that this
He's
was
the
going
one who fucking did all this shit, and now he wants to fucking
I
blame
knew
him.
that this was going to happen. I knew it before it even happened.
I think I
And
remember you saying.
I did. I
before
told y'all.
he even got caught.
I told y'all. And
Oh, it
so,
was when he did got caught, huh? He had already got caught.
so that's why I had to clarify some stuff with you. Okay?
He's fucking stupid.
So,
Well, I'm fighting it 100%.
So
Definitely. Because it wasn't me, and it wasn't my uncle. And that's facts. But I'll make that stand.
I'm just telling you I knew that it was going to come down to this. He was the first. Well, he doesn't know that you're talking to me.
You don't?
No.
Oh, they're gonna
Yeah,
isolate you.
his sister does.
They suspect. They don't know.
Yeah, that's something.
She said she has it on paper.
Yeah, is there papers out already?
No.
See, she's a fucking liar. Did you see what she posted?
No, remember I called you and told you? And you're all,
Big old thing.
You're all, yeah, I was like,
Big
yeah,
old thing.
Calypso sister's threatening and talking shit, and you're like, she's gonna have a whole lot to say about her brother.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
But-
not paper.
No, there's
No.
not paper.
See, oh my God. I
Yeah,
knew
that's
it.
what she said. She said,
They're gonna have paper, and now they got a whole video, so it's even worse. They don't even need the paper no more because they got the confession on tape on YouTube. Well, this is in 2019, so this is about what 2000. This is what, like damn near 5 years old now. Yeah, it's like 5 years old. So he probably is grown now, but they got the confession on YouTube. And what I don't know when they uploaded this, but I'm pretty sure it was around that time. But
there's paperwork.
There isn't.
don't ever rap, my dude.
I can assure you.
Your rap career is over
Yeah,
with
she's talking
too.
about Fafa.
Or if you gonna rap, baby, don't rap about no street shit.
My brother.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna pull this video up, boy.
he suspects,
It's over with.
but he doesn't
You
know.
don't know.
No. And neither does his dad. I can tell you who they suspect more than anybody.
Yeah, see, yeah, don't
It's
do no,
Flex.
Flex.
don't do no.
Well, he was out for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what
But
they started.
but see, that's what they're
And
saying.
that's what they were
They're like,
speaking about me too.
But
Because
see,
remember when I
they
got in
suspect-
trouble with
Because
the car?
yeah.
Then they were like,
but you're a juvie.
yeah, I know.
But you got caught
Oh,
with a
wait,
car that
wait,
wasn't
wait,
even
wait a
stolen.
minute.
Yeah.
So he
But
car.
you see what I'm saying now?
so he went to
Juvie being
jail.
released is nothing.
Oh, wait. So okay, so he is young. Then he is young, like I said. So he went to juvie already, though. So this ain't
It's
his
on a normal.
first
Yeah.
go around
So
because he's too comfortable.
they can speculate, but I
And
assure
then
you
all of
there's
that,
no
his name
paper.
came out.
And I'll tell you this:
in the news.
every warrant, everything that I file is under seal.
Oh,
Only a judge can look at it.
Mm.
So
because of minors.
no,
Oh.
I do that.
Oh yeah,
so it doesn't
his
get-
mama's there. Of course, he's a minor.
So they can speculate,
Yeah,
and try to
he's
pull
right. Yeah,
the wool off of people,
He's a minor.
over people's eyes, but that doesn't mean that it's true. They're trying to find out.
Yeah.
Right.
But I got to tell you, you're not the only one that's told me stuff.
No.
So don't worry about that.
Okay.
So
She's just talking out
and
her
just
neck.
and
Yeah.
just remember, if I was coming at you, you wouldn't know I was coming.
Silent.
Okay,
Yeah.
bro. I was on the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force. That's what I did for
For the
years.
feds.
Well, I was an APD officer,
Oh.
but assigned to them full time.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
if I wanted to find you, even if you ran,
You would.
I'd find you.
Yeah. It's obvious.
everything's public, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I found my partner and I found a dude that was molesting his stepdaughter. He was on the run for 17 years.
What?
And they found him.
Oh shit.
He and I found him in Mexico.
And
guess-
see, in Mexico, he could be extradited back home.
Oh yeah, we can extradite you pretty much everywhere.
Even Cuba? I thought you couldn't do it from Cuba.
There's ways around it.
Oh.
I want to see
no,
what he
he's
gets
not going
charged
nowhere.
with, though, man. Fuck all that. Mama trying to be all extra
Yeah.
cool.
I've been
and
to
shit.
Cuba.
And everybody,
Man,
everybody
Been to
thinks,
Cuba?
I've been to Cuba.
everybody
wanna
thinks
see-
Cuba because he's Cuban.
Okay, we're going to stop this interview, and it's about 10:12.
So
Almontero is shocked that they have connected him with the pharmacy robberies and that he will most likely be facing federal charges. He has less than stellar judgment, but it shouldn't be too surprising given the example set by his uncle. Thank you for watching.
Oh, wait.
If you like this type of content,
Wait a minute. What? Hold on, y'all. What? So, hold on, y'all. What the fuck? So, the one who hit his head down on the shit, was that like was that that was him? Like older? Because that couldn't have been him. Or was that the accomplice, the Flex, or whatever his name was? Was that him? Damn, because if that was him with the glasses on, that little nigga got big. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Feel steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up. Life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga on the road, fell asleep trying to stay up.